for 10. Might do 2 more. 2 more.
So what?
I got some legs to build.
What?
I got some legs to build.
Okay, Joker.
I ain't no joker.
Motherfucker, I've been mortified, fortified, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my die. Knock you off a base with a bat when them niggas slide. Homicide, genocide, televised, emphasize, perpetuating war. Tell that nigga he gon' pick a side. Hood ties from hood lines, now nigga doing dope lines. Don't run into the cops, that's a big exercise. Don't run into the cops, that's the motto. I don't see it coming to an end like legato. Get chipped like staccato, send a wave through the hood, now sounding like vibrato. Why you eat bread with avocado? We be trying to dodge shells before it landing on tomato. Singing all my sorrows on Apollo. I've been trying to pave the way, but they didn't tell me it was potholes. America ain't dreaming, it been scheming when the birth of a nation came from black. We all know it's black genius. Everybody love the culture, they be black by convenience.
Hold on, my killer. You talking way too much conscious.
Using the wrist strap helps with grip strength. So when you're doing leg movements, because your legs are always going to be stronger than your grip, right? So this is just like a regular lifting strap, but I highly recommend Versa grips. I have them, but my watch just kind of gets in the way sometimes, so I'm just using this because I have to switch sides too, so it's just easier. Things that suck after a heavy leg day. 30 minutes on the Stairmaster, but we're doing it anyway. The way it's been cloudy for weeks, I need the sun. It's also rainy and just like wet and gross out today. I'm a complainer, all right? I will admit that. You know, I feel like maybe I should set a New Year's resolution to complain less. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep complaining, but I think part of one thing I do want to be better at this year is to practice more gratitude. I'm not good at that. I feel like a little brat sometimes because like, okay, I don't know, that just seemed excessive, no? I just feel like a little brat sometimes because I'm always just like wishing I had more, better, da-da-da, which is like fine to a certain extent, but I've also just realized it makes me feel like I'm ungrateful a lot of times for what I do have, and for like the life that I am living right now. So that is something I want to be better at in this new year. Today is Tuesday, January 3rd. I'm heading to the gym to do a little bit of upper body. I did my cardio this morning. It's about 3:45 right now. Later tonight, Brandon and I are going to my sister-in-law and brother-in-law's birthday dinner, so I'm getting my workout done now. I'm not going to film my workout today, but I definitely will be filming upper body workouts and stuff for you guys too, so do not fret. So let's go ahead and get to the gym. Made it to the gym. Literally, it's like a 2-second drive away from my house. But before I go in, I just had like a little thought today because I was on TikTok and I was reading through somebody's comments, and someone said, or they asked, they said, do you have tips on getting cardio done? I am all about education, okay? I think that is the probably #1 thing that the fitness industry needs is just education, and just general population needs to be educated on working out, nutrition, all that good stuff. However, that sort of question to me shows that there are people out there who think there is a tip and trick for everything, right? That if they had this missing piece of information or an answer to this question, then they would be at their goal. Let me be the one to tell you that while yes, a lot of people need to be educated on fitness, a lot of it is simply about doing. Let's take this one, for example, how to get cardio done. Now, maybe it's just the way they phrased it. They didn't say like what type of cardio should I be doing or how long I should be doing it for. Let's assume that this person knows what they should be doing for cardio. But what they asked was tips on getting cardio done, on doing cardio. I'm sorry, but you have the answer right there. Your tip for getting cardio done is doing it. If you're asking questions like this, really dissect your question and maybe fine-tune what you are really asking, because if it's a question of like tips on getting cardio done, tips on getting my workout done, like at this point, like it's up to you. If you have a plan and you know what to do, it's up to you to get it done and to do it. There's truly no tip or trick that me or any other fitness professional or coach out there can tell you other than you going to the gym, showing up, getting on that Stairmaster, getting on the treadmill, whatever your cardio selection is, and getting it done, okay? So anyway, a little bit of honesty for you guys today. So I shit on Michigan a lot, but I can't lie, Meijer is by far my favorite grocery store. So doing some grocery shopping, I will show you guys just kind of like what a typical grocery shopping trip looks like for me. Got my Starbucks. I'm exhausted today. I woke up, I slept like crap last night, and I just feel so tired. So this is just a vanilla latte with non-fat milk from Starbucks. Has like 12 or 13 grams of protein, so pretty good. All right, these Dannon Light and Fit yogurts are a go-to for me. So definitely gonna grab probably 2 things of that. Great protein source and really good. All right, let's do a little update. The grocery store is weirdly busy, and it's like 11 a.m. on a Wednesday. So we got some eggs. Eggs are so expensive right now. Like, it's like $8.50 for each of these, like 2 dozen eggs. I got some egg whites, got some coffee creamer. This is a new coffee creamer I'm trying out. Oops. My low fat, reduced fat cream cheese, some deli turkey, reduced fat cheese. This would be some chickpea penne pasta. I normally get Banza, but they didn't have any penne, so I didn't even know that Barilla had chickpea pasta, so we're gonna try that out. Got some pasta sauce, got some Alfredo, and then salsa. Got my Fairlife milk, of course, and then some hot sauce. I'm honestly trying to not get too much stuff since we're moving in less than a month. Light mayo, taco seasoning, and then these like low carb taco shells, because they are literally like half the calories in carb as regular, and they taste exactly the same. Let me put you on to the flavored tuna packets. I swear I recommend these to like all of my clients. So if you like tuna and you try to eat high protein, that one's one of my favorites. I also love the honey barbecue, but they seem to never have it. Hot buffalo is good as well. So yeah, these are definitely a staple in my groceries. Actually, I'm almost done, which is fantastic because the less time I can be at the grocery store, the better. Really all I have left to do is produce. I don't really have to get meat or anything like that this time because we have plenty of chicken breasts and ground turkey and stuff at home still, and salmon, so don't need to buy that for this grocery trip. Let me show you guys what else I've picked up. Okay, I grabbed some instant oatmeal, the lower sugar kind. Yeah, not gonna lie, when there's like a low fat or lower sugar option, I tend to go for it. And I'm not dieting per se right now, but it just helps me be able to eat more, not gonna lie. So got some quick oats. Brandon usually uses these more than I do. I got this Skinny Pop kettle corn, so good. And I've been having like a ton of carbs left at the end of the night, so that'll be like a perfect like sweet treat for later at night. And then I got some Gatorade Zero. This is my favorite flavor. Coke Zero caffeine free for when I have it late at night, and then LaCroix, which is for Brandon. Grabbed some protein granola to put on my Greek yogurt. I love granola because it's, for me, it helps like with the texture of Greek yogurt. Usually I put like I put berries and granola in my Greek yogurt. So yeah, pro tip right here, if you want to make your life easier, frozen vegetables. There's nothing wrong with frozen veggies. I get the peppers and onions regularly. I'll throw it into like eggs for like a breakfast bowl, or I just have it as a veggie on the side, whatever, just mix it into stuff. And then stir fry veggies, that's also a go-to, and it's just such an easy meal to make. I'll use obviously the veggies. I'll do like a chicken like stir fry, or no, like chicken fried rice basically. So I'll do rice, chicken, some eggs, scramble those up, throw the veggies in, put soy sauce on it, and then you have a dinner, and then most likely leftovers for lunch the next day or the next 2 days, whatever. But yeah, just know there's nothing wrong with frozen veggies, and if anyone tells you there is, they are just uneducated. So you're welcome. Don't get me wrong, there are certain vegetables I prefer fresh as well, but frozen veggies are so convenient. You literally just like can throw them in the microwave half the time, or put them on your stove and they're ready. There's like basically no preparation. I came to a random aisle to just like wrap up the rest of the things I got because it's so busy in here. I'm like so embarrassed to be recording, but I hope you guys find this helpful. If you did, let me know, because I'm putting myself through a lot of embarrassment and channeling my nervousness, or challenging my nervousness doing this, if you can't tell by how quietly I'm talking. So breads, we got honey wheat and whole wheat, I don't know, just for variety. Then I love these English muffins from Thomas. They're 100 calories. They're a great source of fiber. Let me show you. What is it, like 8 grams. So I got 2 of those because I will eat those with breakfast. And then yeah, let's get into produce. Okay, first of all, little nighttime treat. I just think for me personally, it is helpful to have like little sweet things like this. So if I do have a sweet tooth, I can just have like 1 or 2 of these and it's not the end of the world. But produce, we have some aromas down there, a lemon in case I make some salmon this week, a red onion. We got a little thing of raspberries. This always just feels like a scam. I'm like, I will eat this in 2 days. Blueberries. What else? Oh, we got some peppers in here, which I'll cut those up. I got some avocados, which I will use for avocado toast or just whatever, adding avocado onto things. Bananas, of course. Shredded lettuce, just again, kind of a staple. Oh, these mushrooms, which Brandon and I both love for just breakfast and for like to mix in our eggs, things like that. And okay, got some potatoes, which I love these like in the air fryer especially. My thing is I just have to cut them up like right away, otherwise they tend to go to waste, and that's my fault. Spinach, again, something Brandon and I both will eat the crap out of. I did get us some kombucha. We've kind of been on a kombucha kick lately for whatever reason, so I got those. They're like buy 2 get 1 free. Whatever they got to tell me to feel like I'm getting a deal, right? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, these. So just some little halos, mandarin, clementines. I don't know exactly which ones they are. These are just a super easy snack. Obviously fruit, great source of some vitamin C. Just something easy to snack on throughout the day. And is that it? Is that it? Did I cover everything? Cool. So yeah, I think I did. I think that's the grocery haul for today. Like I said, you don't see meat or things like that because we have plenty of it. We luckily didn't need to buy any more this grocery trip. The way I'm just aimlessly walking around the store right now, I'm going to talk to you guys in the car because I have some thoughts still. My toxic trait is the fact that I just got done grocery shopping, so my brain's like, good job, you need a reward now. And now I feel like I need to go and get another Starbucks. I won't be doing that because I already got one to get me through the grocery trip itself. Does anyone else have just like this disdain for grocery shopping? Like I won't get into it. I just hate it. Anyways, but I do love having food in the house. So, what I was saying though is like, I feel like there's this, lock your doors. I'm one paranoid ass bitch. There's almost this assumption that people have that if you are tracking your food, it means you have an eating disorder, you are trying to lose weight, whatever. Like there's almost these like assumptions just because you're tracking your food. Tracking your food is such a valuable tool. Honestly, it teaches you a lot about what is in food, what portion sizes look like, and it's a great learning tool teaching tool, learning tool, whatever, in my opinion. And I totally understand that for some people it can lead to like obsessive behaviors, or like preoccupation with preoccupied thoughts. Is that the way you would say it? I'm not sure, but basically like obsessive behaviors around food. So I know it's not for everybody. And I actually even did experience that when I first started tracking calories, like way back in the day. That's when I first got into fitness and I was all about tracking calories and was like killing it. When I first started my fitness journey, I lost like 20 pounds in, I don't know, a few months, like 3 months. I can't remember, but I was tracking calories at that time and I didn't know what tracking macros was. This was back in like 2011. Yeah, 2011. And my grandma was living with us at that time. And I will never forget that one night my grandma made dinner and I like panicked, right? Because I didn't know like how much was used and I couldn't track it basically. And so I remember that day and freaking out. And now that I'm much older and I have a lot more experience and education under my belt, I know that like that one singular dinner is not the end of the world. But to my like young mind, because I was still in high school at this point, my young naive brain, I thought that it was just going to ruin everything. And so if that's you, just know if you are, you know, if there's times where like you're not in charge of the meal and you're not cooking it, it's not the end of the world. Okay. So if you're going to like your mother-in-law's house for dinner or whatever it might be, and you're freaking out about that one meal, but the rest of the time, like the rest of the week, you're cooking your own food, you're most likely fine. So anyways, getting back to my point, I just think that it can be really helpful to track your food and to just learn about food and like, oh, what is a carb? What's protein? What are fats? Like how many am I consuming without even like setting any particular goals? You can always just start tracking your food. Like don't change anything about how you're eating, but simply just start tracking it and it will give you an idea of, oh wow, I'm not eating nearly enough protein that I need to be having based on just general health, but especially if you're trying to gain muscle and get stronger and change your body, protein intake is so important and honestly something that most people probably are under eating on. So I am going to also make a whole nother video talking about 1, how to track macros, 2, my like meal prep, meal planning tips, and just to go more in depth with nutrition, because I think it's needed in this, I don't know, it's just always going to be needed because there's so much information out there. So I will share just like my experience and like just a little, maybe kind of like a sneak peek into the way that I like help my clients with their nutrition as well. So stay tuned for that. That completes today's video. I hope that this was helpful. I hope you guys are enjoying kind of having a deeper inside look into my life and kind of what my days look like. I'm gonna go home now and get my challenge clients set up for 6 weeks to slay. We start on Sunday. All the coach spots are sold out, but if you want, let's see, you guys are probably going to be seeing this, it's Wednesday. You'll probably see this video on Monday, so at that point it's gonna be too late to sign up. But if you do need help with your nutrition and you are interested in working with me, then you can apply for one-on-one coaching. But regardless, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment below just to say hi, whatever you want. You can say that you really love my Petula hat, or you can laugh at how nervous I was to be recording in the grocery store. I don't really care. Whatever you want to do to show some support is cool with me. Definitely more videos to come, so don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you guys want to see from me, and I'll chat with you guys later.